Welcome to the best of FT Live for week 3, which included World Baseball Classic Team USA guys like Miles Mikolas and Jeff McNeil, but my favorite, Frazier, was the Joey Votto appearance.
Oh, he was the best, man. Bringing up some old stories. God bless him. One of my favorite teammates of all time.
Joe, you eating a bean burger?
Is that a bean burger? You got to check out the full interview, too, on our YouTube channel. But here's the best of the week right now.
I remember that back and forth vividly. So I didn't want to hit that day, and I was a little gassed, and I literally never hit below 300 when I played with you, just out of spite for you.
Just a spite.
Despite you. I just didn't want to hit, so I was kind of hitting easy, and you were in the back. You were like, well, pick it up. Like, why, if you're going to swing, why are you even in here wasting our time, sort of thing? And I was like, I about lost it. And I muttered something to myself. I get back in, I do the same thing. And I think, like, you may have said something again, or it may have been the one-off, but I go, why don't you worry about yourself? And you gave me something back. And I go, you and I, we're going to go to the computer room. We're going to Google my name. We can take a peek at my numbers, and you can shut the F up, sort of thing.
Exactly.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Let's go.
You want to face?
You want Mexico or you want Japan?
I mean, I'm not going to, you know what? You
can
can't go
say
wrong with either one. I would like to get another shot at Mexico, to be honest with you, but I'd also like to get a shot at, I think, is you supposedly set up to throw the championship game?
No,
Yamamoto.
No.
Yamamoto, but Ohtani might close out the game. Angels are letting him close things out, apparently.
Well, if he's slated to be able to close, then I'm going to have to get on the phone with Rick today and see if I can.
When you see Nootbaar, let's say tomorrow at spring training, he's got his gold medal on. Are you going to be like, damn you, I hate you now. You were my friend, now I hate you because you were the enemy, like instead of the Phillies guys? Or you're like, damn, now we're friends?
He better not bring that gold medal in the clubhouse tomorrow.
Oh, he better. He better. If he has a pair on him, that thing better be hanging in your locker one day, Wayno's locker the next day, all day.
There's 18 other guys in that clubhouse that went to the WBC that didn't come back with a gold medal. It'd be a bold move for him to bring that thing to the clubhouse.
Are you going to piss in Turner, Real Muto, and Schwarber's bags right as they're leaving so that they get back and all their stuff smells like piss and you're like, yeah, suck on that.
Absolutely. Start the season off hot for them. So
yeah, you got it.
We're no longer friends after tonight. So
D-Ro talked to me a couple days ago and he was like, hey, I need you to come in. I just need some energy. Just get the boys. You guys know D-Ro. And so Jerry Manuel grabbed me and was like, hey, come and talk to the boys. They're in their hitters meeting. And I just went in there. No, obviously the best is no cameras. And you could just be candid. And I was like, dog, y'all gonna have to bring this fucking energy. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what you're talking about. It's gonna be 47,000 Venezuelans out there. The energy's not gonna come from you getting a base hit. It's gonna be golf claps for you guys. And I said, you guys individually have to pick each other up. Y'all pimp a single, jump out the damn dugout for a single like they're gonna do. Who cares? Pimp the walk, pimp every single thing. And you see from the first inning, obviously scoring 3 runs helps out. But it's like the whole entire game, they were in every pitch. The fans were in every pitch on both sides, which was fantastic. It was such a great atmosphere. And I just said, you have to match their energy.
You trade Torres for maybe some pitching. And that would kind of be the thing to do. But it gets back to, Scott, what you were saying earlier. Those trades are tough to make. They've tried to trade Torres and haven't been able to do it. But that is the obvious answer to this. Now, the Yankees and their fans are probably thinking, well, we'd rather trade Josh Donaldson. Yeah, I know that you would rather trade Josh Donaldson, but he doesn't have the value that Torres does right now.
I miss those guys. There's something about playing with real professionals. And I'm not saying anything other than when we were a really strong competitive team and those guys were in the infield, and those guys were in the lineup, and those guys were in the clubhouse. I love being on a team with egos because that tells you that each one of those guys has their own sort of, they take control of themselves, they're responsible for themselves, they think they're a star, they think they belong at the All-Star game, they think they should have been on the cover of this, they think that they should be hitting here, but that's because they're good. and you accumulate enough of those guys, and you got yourself a really competitive team.
But like the Braves, no kids.
No kids allowed
Ken
in the
Griffey Jr.
clubhouse.
didn't sign with the Braves because they wouldn't let him bring his kid into the clubhouse.
No way. Is that
story.
true?
True story. I'm proud to say my son was the first one with the Braves to ever come in the clubhouse. I broke that rule.
I think probably the closest guy would be Schwarber. I really do. He's such a team guy, and he's so professional, and he brings young kids in and gets them to mesh with everybody else and makes them feel comfortable. And he's very accountable to himself, and he holds other people accountable in a very good way. He really brings people together. He's a special guy.
Two things. The first one I say is go make 25 starts in AAA then if you want. That's how you're going to stay in the big leagues, man. It's a valuable role, and every team wants someone that does it well, someone that can bridge a short start to the back in the bullpen, can get a 3-inning save, can save innings for other pitchers. That's an extremely valuable role, and when I was young, I knew it's what kept me in the big leagues. So that was my mentality. And the other one that you kind of touched on, take your ego out of it, man. Like, who are you? I don't care if you were a first rounder. I don't care if Baseball America says you should make 30 starts for Team XYZ this year. You're in the big leagues, and you got 25 other guys around you that are counting on you to get outs when they hand you the ball. And I think you got to take your ego out of it and understand that this is an extremely valuable role. I am in the big leagues helping a team win games. And the alternate is me in Oklahoma City or Louisville or Charlotte or whatever, throwing 150 innings on a bus. And it's always been a no-brainer for me.
Were you pissed when you got traded from Boston? Like, let's just be flat honest.
Initially, yeah. I mean, I was just kind of confused about it, truthfully, right off the bat. But like, the more that I sit back and look at it, I mean, it's kind of the nature of the business, right? And I've tried to look at it on kind of the positive side of it, right? Like, how much, as much as I would have loved to spend my entire career there, how many people can say they played 12 years with one organization, right? I mean, it was the only one that I ever played for. So, while did it suck when it happened? Of course, but listen, I saw 12 great years, and that organization like truly gave me everything that I had up to this point in the game. So, it is what it is, and we're kind of moving forward now.
I mean, Joey Votto stole the show this week, Frazier. He really did. And it was his impression, too. It's not just the stories, but his Todd Frazier impression is pretty spot on.
Yeah, everybody seems to be talking a little Todd Frazier swang a little bit here. So for me, I enjoy everybody that tries it. He does a good job. He's seen me too many times, so he's got it down.
I got to get my Mikolas mustache going instead of my Barnes beard, so that's what I need.
Yeah, Kratz, you got work to do. And cheers to Miles on the big extension for him, too. Another fun week on FT Live. Next week, opening day. We will see you on Monday, and we are pumped for Thursday. See you then.